Hey friends, if you're 55, staring at an empty retirement account and thinking, it's too late for me, stop right there. You're not alone. And it's absolutely not too late. Thousands of everyday people just like you have transformed zero savings into six-figure nest eggs in their 50s and 60s. In this updated 2026 guide, I'm excited to share a proven 10-year sprint plan that includes real math, step-by-step actions, and inspiring stories from individuals who started late but finished strong. If you're searching for how to catch up on retirement savings at 55 or late retirement planning success stories, this video is your roadmap. Make sure to watch till the end for your immediate 48-hour action plan. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly tips on building wealth, smart investing, and the money mindset that can change everything. Let's confront the reality many face. If you're 55 and your retirement savings are nearly non-existent, that sinking feeling is completely valid. Life can throw unexpected challenges, job losses, medical expenses, raising children, or simply putting off saving for tomorrow. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by regret, questioning whether you've made irreversible mistakes or if retirement is even within reach. But take a deep breath. There's hope, and I'm here to illuminate the path forward. It's not too late, and the stories of real people will inspire you. Take Mark and Eliza, for example. In their early 50s, this ordinary couple found themselves with only about $120,000 saved after years of hard work. With kids in college and bills piling up, they decided to take charge of their financial future. By maxing out their catch-up contributions and trimming unnecessary expenses, they witnessed their savings grow exponentially through the power of compounding. Fast forward to age 62, and they've built a nest egg of over $1 million, enjoying a peaceful retirement in a lakeside home, free from financial worries. Then there's John, a 56-year-old single dad who faced a fresh start after a divorce, left him with little to show for his efforts. He made the tough choice to downsize and took on a side gig delivering for apps on weekends. In less than a decade, he added over $200,000 to his retirement savings. These are not tales of financial prodigies or lucky winners. They are everyday individuals who took bold steps in their 50s. Their journeys illustrate that with a solid plan and determination, you can reshape your financial narrative. It's time to stop dwelling on past decisions and focus on what lies ahead. Together, let's build that momentum, because if they can do it, so can you. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to make these numbers your reality. In 2026, with inflation and market realities in mind, imagine starting from zero and committing to save $2,000 a month. At a conservative 7% average annual return, think a mix of stocks and bonds in low-cost index funds, you could end up with around $342,000 in just 10 years. That's not pocket change, it's a game changer, especially when layered on top of Social Security or a small pension. But what if $2,000 feels out of reach? No problem. Scale it down. Even a $1,000 a month at the same return gets you about $171,000. Or bump it to $1,500 and you're looking at roughly $256,000. Let me break it down with a real-life example to make it hit home. Sarah was a 55-year-old elementary school teacher, buried in student loans and living paycheck to paycheck with zero retirement savings. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road, the budget overhaul. I know, budgets sound about as fun as a root canal, but trust me, at 55, we're not nickel and diming over daily lattes. That advice is for 20-somethings with time on their side. You need massive, impactful cuts that free up thousands, not tens. We're targeting the big three culprits that devour most budgets: housing, often 32 to 40% of income, transportation, 15 to 20%, and food, 10 to 15%. By tackling these head-on, you can redirect serious cash to your retirement sprint. Let's paint a picture with John's story again. He's our downsizing hero. At 56, his spacious family home came with a $2,500 monthly mortgage, plus upkeep that was bleeding him dry. he made the bold move to sell it and shift to a cozy $1,500 condo rental in a nearby town. That single change freed up $1,000 a month, which he invested immediately. Over 10 years at a 7% return, it grew to about $171,000, enough to cover several years of retirement living. Imagine that relief. Then there's Maria, a 57-year-old retail manager. She had 2 cars with payments totaling $800 a month, plus insurance and gas. She paid off one aggressively, sold the other, and went down to a single reliable used vehicle bought with cash. Boom. $600 monthly savings straight to her IRA. For food, she switched from eating out 3 times a week to meal prepping simple, healthy meals and shopping at discount stores, shaving off another $400. Combined, these tweaks gave her £1,500, $2,000 extra per month to invest. Tools like budgeting apps such as Mint or YNAB make tracking effortless. Set alerts for overspending and watch your progress graphs climb. This isn't about living like a monk. It's strategic sacrifice now for ultimate freedom later. Think about it. What if one big cut today meant beach vacations in retirement? You're investing in you, and that's the most engaging story you'll ever tell. Picture the excitement of watching your savings grow month after month. It's not just a goal, it's an empowering journey toward your dream retirement. The year 2026 brings exciting opportunities with the 401k catch-up provisions, allowing those aged 50 and older to contribute up to $32,500, which includes a base amount of $24,500 plus an additional $8,000. For those between 60 and 63, the contributions can be even greater. Additionally, you can contribute up to $8,600 to your IRA. And remember, if your employer offers a match, that's essentially free money. Make sure you're taking full advantage. Take Lisa, for example, a 55-year-old office administrator who felt financially stagnant despite maxing out her 401k catch-up. She decided to tap into her skills by freelancing online, earning an extra $500 a week, all of which she funneled into her retirement savings. Over a decade, this decision transformed her financial landscape, accumulating about $250,000 at a 7% growth rate. Then there's David, a dedicated high school teacher in his late 50s, who negotiated a modest 5% raise and channeled every penny into investments, effectively turning his paycheck into a wealth-building powerhouse. Let's ensure you're maximizing every dollar from this hard-earned benefit. One common pitfall is claiming benefits too early at age 62, which can reduce your monthly payout by as much as 30%. Instead, consider delaying your claim until age 70 to take advantage of delayed retirement credits, an additional 8% per year past your full retirement age, typically 67. This strategy can lead to a lifetime increase of 24 to 32% in your benefits. For example, in 2026, the average monthly benefit could rise from about $450 if claimed early to an impressive range of $2,500 to $3,500 or more if you wait. Over a 20-year retirement span, this delay could mean hundreds of thousands of dollars in extra income, guaranteed, inflation-adjusted, and risk-free. Take Robert's story as a prime example. At 55, with minimal savings, he was tempted to claim early for immediate cash flow. Instead, he chose to build a bridge fund through diligent saving to cover expenses from ages 65 to 70. By delaying his claim, Robert saw his monthly benefit grow from $1,800 to $3,200, allowing him to maintain a solid income floor while letting his investments flourish. Investing at 55 isn't about swinging for the fences. It's about making consistent, reliable gains without the risk of striking out. The allure of high-risk stocks or cryptocurrencies can be tempting, especially when trying to make up for lost time. But the reality is that a market downturn could leave you with little to no time to recover. Instead, focus on moderate, steady growth, A well-balanced portfolio with 60% in stocks, such as broad S&P 500 ETFs for comprehensive market exposure, and 40% in bonds to provide stability. Historically, this strategy targets annual returns of around 7 to 8%. Keeping fees low is essential. Prioritize index funds with expense ratios below 0.1% to maximize your compounding returns. Take Susan's journey as a case in point. She and her husband, both in their mid-40s and starting late, transitioned from a haphazard savings approach to a disciplined index fund investment strategy. Their commitment turned modest contributions into a significant retirement fund. Tools like robo-advisors, such as Betterment or Vanguard's offerings, can automate this process, handling allocations, rebalancing annually, and adjusting for your age. Avoid the pitfalls of emotional trading. Adopt a set-it-and-forget-it mentality, with annual reviews to keep you on track. Imagine your money working tirelessly around the clock, growing quietly while you sleep. While this method may seem boring, the results are anything but. By avoiding risky gambles, you're constructing a solid financial fortress rather than a fragile house of cards. This chapter equips you with the confidence to invest wisely. Let's transform those contributions into lasting wealth. You're not merely saving money, you're reclaiming your power. Celebrate this journey. It's your unique story of triumph. Regret over past financial choices can be a heavy anchor. Why didn't I save more in my 30s? But fixating on those thoughts is like paying interest on a debt that no longer exists. Instead, it's time to flip the narrative. Channel your energy into the thrilling possibilities that the next decade holds. You're not starting from scratch. You're building on the foundation of your experiences. Look to the Thompsons, Mark and Eliza, who, at 50, felt overwhelmed but decided to treat their financial journey like a part-time job. They learned to say no to extravagant dinners and to prioritize their future over immediate comforts. This commitment led them to a peaceful life at 62. Free from financial stress and full of quality moments. Visualization can be a powerful tool. Close your eyes and envision your 65-year-old self. Content, secure, perhaps enjoying a cruise or tending to a beautiful garden. What emotions does that evoke? Make this vision vivid and real. Cultivate habits such as daily gratitude for your progress and engage with online communities like Reddit's Arthras Personal Finance or Facebook groups for late bloomers, where you can find accountability and encouragement. See you in the next video, and remember, you've got this. No overwhelm, just 3 doable steps to create immediate wins. First, head to ssa.gov right after this video. Log in or create an account. It's free and quick, and pull your estimated benefits at ages 62, 67, and 70. Seeing those real numbers, it's a wake-up call and motivator. Maybe your delayed benefit is higher than you thought. Second, grab your last month's bank statements and audit your budget. Hunt for at least $500 to cut this week. Start easy with forgotten subscriptions, like streaming services or gym memberships. Or consider one Big 3 tweak, such as meal planning to reduce food costs. Use a simple app or notebook. The act of writing it down makes it real. Third, contact your HR or log into your retirement accounts and boost your 401k or IRA contributions by at least 5%, or open one if you haven't. Don't miss out on those catch-up limits. Even a small increase can compound significantly over time.